Okay, so tonight we're going to make a cheesy vegetable risotto, I guess you'd call it, made with risoni. So I bought this packet of refrigerated stir fry mix. So I'm just going to tip it into the rice cooker. Holy crap, there's a lot in there. Okay, don't think we need that much, but anyway. I'm actually going to turn this rice cooker on so it starts. Is it plugged in? That's probably a good thing to check. No, it isn't. So let's check that this PowerPoint is off before I stick my fingers in there. Stick it in, turn it on, and we flick this thing on the rice cooker down. You can get a rice cooker for about $13 at Kmart, Big W, any of those sort of department stores, and yeah, they're about $13 up to, I don't know, $40 if you want a real whiz-bang one. This one's just your basic, press the button down, and when it's finished it'll pop up. So it'll pop up when there's no water level in there. So while I'm preparing everything else, I'm going to grab this lid and stick that on. Hopefully that'll cook down a little bit, and then we'll have enough room to put everything else in, because I didn't expect that to be quite so big. I would suggest getting a bigger rice cooker. That one's a 8 cup, I think. There's a 13 cup. So now we're going to chop up this capsicum. Probably didn't need the capsicum after all that, but anyway, that's okay. So that's just a normal knife, I'm not using anything special. I do suggest sharp knives, especially for people like me with vision impairments. They don't cut as bad if you do cut yourself. I've probably cut myself maybe 3 times in the time I've been cooking, so a long time. And you want fairly big chunks in this, which makes it even better, because it'll cook down nicely into the risotto. So, yeah, just kind of rough cutting this. There's no particular way of doing it. You can do it fancy if you like, but I don't believe in fancy. I haven't even done my hair and makeup for the videos. Because who does that before they're cooking dinner, you know? This is real, people. Not fake. So nice and rough cut. That's about perfect. And for the garlic, which I put in fairly close to the end, because you want the sweet taste, not the garlicky bitterness of the garlic, I guess. So this thing we got from Kmart, I think it was about, I don't know, $5 to $10. I can't exactly remember.
$6.
There you go, Bradley knows what it is. It's $6. I had a Tupperware one, but this one was cheaper, so pop the garlic in there. Lid goes on, and I haven't used this one before, so if I bugger it up, well. And we pull it like a long knife. That should be enough, I think. Oops, fallen everywhere. Right, perfect. So it chops it up nice and easy. I didn't have to worry about doing it. The only thing with these things, oh shit, there's liquid in that. With these things is the blade. You just have to be a bit careful of that. I'm lucky I've got a dishwasher, so it's not such a big thing, but I wouldn't chuck it in with all your washing in the sink, because you might cut yourself on it, so just be aware of that. Of course, like knives. So actually I won't stick that back in there, because I'm going to tip that in later on. So that can just sit there for the minute, because I won't be going over there again. So the capsicum's all chopped up, just rough chopped. Vegetables are on, and I'll give that a little bit of time to cook down. If it doesn't cook down, I'll take some out of it, and we'll continue on from there. Then this, once the water's come to the boil, I'll be putting this stuff in, probably about half a packet, maybe a little bit over half, until basically it's, you know, full-bodied. I don't know, you sort of can, if you like it really thick, you can put more in. If you like it thinner, you can put less in. yeah, you just sort of do it to your taste, I guess. Then when I put the garlic and the capsicum in and the pasta, I'll be putting some vegetable stock. I like to buy the powder. I don't think the liquid works too good in this stuff. The cubes, I've got no idea, I haven't used them, so definitely go for the powder. Can throw this in the chicken bucket. Where is the chicken? Alright, so we're back again, and I have changed the rice cooker over to a larger one because the smaller one just wasn't big enough. Unfortunately, the sound did not work on this original recording, so we'll blame Bradley. No, Bradley did a good job. Okay, so I'm just stirring this in, making sure that it's all wet enough and whatever. With these rice cookers, the little tab that I'm playing with at the moment will be down when the thing is really hot, and then when it's boiled, when it's completely, almost completely dry, it doesn't boil dry, but when it's sort of at that point, it will flick back up and it will stay warm for 4 to 9 hours depending on your weather. So it's good for your people learning to cook with learning disabilities and stuff like that as well, because it will turn itself off basically when it's finished and just stay on warm until you turn the power off. So it sort of stops from burning and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to put some flavouring in now, and the capsicum in now, and we're going to let that come back to the boil, and we're actually going to let it go until it flicks up. But I did add 4 tablespoons of the vegetable stock, and threw the capsicum in there, and the whole packet I've used of the risoni because we have such a big amount, so that's alright. It'll mean we've got plenty for lunches and dinner and whatever. So we're going to have about half or a quarter of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Yeah, that should be about right. There for the minute. I'm going to stir that. I'm going to find my stirrer. There it is. Right, so I'm going to stir that through. It's going to make it nice and creamy. It may need a little bit more or whatever. You can really decide on that, but you just want it nice and creamy. I'm also going to add in now the garlic. So the little button thing, little tab thing, like what's on your toaster, I guess, little lever, I don't know what you call it, but it has flicked up. So we're now on warm. Like I said before, it's not such a big drama if we forget to turn it off, because I know that can be a problem for some people learning to cook that have those learning difficulties or autism and those sorts of things that need a little bit more help. This is a fairly safe appliance for them because it turns itself off. Well, it doesn't turn itself off, but it turns on to warm and it's not going to burn anything. And it's not too hot to touch, like I can touch it. It's not going to burn my hands, which is handy. Even for people who are vision impaired like me, to learn to cook with this after cooking on a cooktop for so long was awesome. I'm going to put a little bit more cheese in here. It is thickening up nicely, but I might put a little bit more in. So you are going to use a fair bit of this powdered Parmesan cheese. And I just stick my finger in there just to keep it measured. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Dip that in there. And I think that will be enough of that. Okay. I always put my stirrer down and don't think about where I'm putting it, so it's really not
It's in the pot.
very it's in the pot. There you go. Thanks, Bradley, for that. I don't think about where I'm putting it, so it takes me like 5 minutes to look for the bloody thing. And it's quite annoying, but anyway, one of those things. This is raw videoing here. I'm no professional chef that has everything organised and who does that when they're cooking dinner for their families. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that one. And we are just about ready to serve. So that's pretty awesome. It's nice and creamed up. Bradley's going to move. Let's see if he covers that microphone up. And that's basically it. So you can put whatever veggies you want to put in there. You can put chicken in there. Normally I put celery in there with chopped up celery leaves as well. I haven't done that because Bradley's allergic to celery, so we don't want to feed him that. But pretty much anything. I put beetroot in this, like not the tin stuff, don't do that, that would taste bad. But the fresh stuff I've put in here, onions if you're not allergic to them like me. There's garlic in there of course, as you saw. Even the baby corn, I like that in there. Bradley doesn't like it, so I haven't put it in there. Mushrooms, basically anything you can think of. Spinach is in this one, cabbage, anything really. Any vegetables that you've got maybe that are going a little bit limp and need to be used up, just chuck them in there. Chop them up, chuck them in there. Carrots, anything like that. So really easy recipe, done in about half an hour I guess, and serves a hell of a lot of serves in a pot. So probably about, I don't know, 6 people, something like that. So yeah, good shit.